Hello, my name is Sean. Today, let's make a Neumorphism design login form. First of all, I have a empty folder here. First thing I did is just create a index.html file. And in there, just a quick boilerplate code. Let's give it a title. Now let's go to soft components site. This is a component library that I developed. It's inspired by the Neumorphism design, and I think it's pretty nifty to use in your own project. So go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. So let's go to the Get Started page and copy the little code snippet that we're gonna need. Paste it in our project. We won't worry about IE in our case. Save that. And that should already reflect. That should already be reflected on our live server. Alright, now let's add in our little custom CSS file. We'll keep this minimum just to sort of help us with layout and font probably. So to begin with, we'll do display grid and place items center. So this will help us center everything. So because we're only gonna have a form in here, we'll just have place items center. One thing to note is we do need the body to have a minimum height. And let's start with the card component. So SC card is the tag to use. And once you have that, you should be able to see a card, empty card on screen. Now you can add the card title with the card title attribute. Now I'm going to call it login. You can add a card subtitle, which is a smaller text underneath the title. And inside the card, you can do pretty much whatever you want. So for now, we just have a p tag for to display some messages to our users, and then we'll build up our login forms, login fields. The first field will have a input field. This will be a type email, and we'll have the label and name, also called email. We'll give it a block attribute to make it a block level element. And we'll repeat that for the password field. So under the hood, SC input is using the normal input tag. So it's accepting all the input attributes. So you can give it a type email, and you use the browser validation for email. If you give it a password type, it will hide the text. And we can start it up a little bit. So in SC component, we do have some utility helper classes. So the one I'm using right now is MY2. It means margin on the y-axis, and it contains 1 to 9 different levels. So just find one that suits your use case. And I think the font needs a little bit of change. So let's go ahead and go to Google Fonts and load up OpenSense. Let's see, we can use a regular size, regular weight. Copy the link tag, and use the font family OpenSense in our body CSS. Alright, that should be reflected. Looks much better. Now let's put in a little toggle. There are two different sizes. By default, it would use the large sort of toggle size. I'm specifying a small size here. I'll link the documentation down below so you can check out. And just like a input checkbox, you can have different values. You can have checked or not checked states. So here I'm just providing a value 1. Now let's do the submit button. I don't really want to call it a submit. It's a block level button, and with that I can put in my margin on y-axis class there, and I do want to differentiate that a little bit. So instead of margin y, I want to margin top a little bit more and give it a little bit more space. And just like a normal form, a button can be type submit, and once you have a form tag around it, it's a submittable form. So you can put in your email address, your password, and toggle and click on submit, and they'll actually submit the form. So that has been a quick tutorial on how to use soft components. There are many other components that you can use, so go ahead and check out the documentation site and let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the video, and I'll do more tutorials like this. Thank you. Bye.